Hello, Nanu. Welcome to a brand new series. We are playing FTB Skies. You already knew that. You've already seen the title to the video. But yes, brand new mod pack from the Feed the Beast team. A few other people have been playing it. I've watched Dan Rob's Probs play it a little bit. I've seen Chosen Architect play it a little bit. And I wanted to dive in. So it has been released to the public a few days ago. And sorry, I saw smoke from the torch. Yeah, it was released a few days ago. It's still in beta, but I couldn't wait to jump on and give this a go. Now I've had a little look around. There are some chests and bits and pieces, but I couldn't find anything on this ship. Now that's not to say there isn't anything here. I could have easily missed it. I haven't gone too into sort of depth having a look around because I just want to get playing. So what we need to do first is go through this portal. The journey begins here, so we need to leave this fantastic airship, which I'm going to do a little fly around and look at that. What a build. And yes, you can tell that we got shaders on. Complementary reimagined shaders have been included with this pack. So into the portal we go, and we get this menu come up. So we've got a few island options here that we could start off with. We've got the Feed the Beast Sky Island, the sort of vanilla dealio that the Feed the Beast team would probably like us to play with. Very nice looking island, I must say. We've got the anti-sky island, which I saw Dan playing a little bit on. It looks okay, but it's kind of garish on the eyes, especially with this shader pack installed. We've got the minimalist sky island, which is very much like the old school, the OG Skyblock. And then we've got the Chosen Sky Island, which is in fact made by Chosen Architect. And there's some lore about that, and he made that on a live stream. And this is the one that I actually want to play. I've watched a couple of episodes now. And yeah, I really like the island. And we've also got the Compact Sky Island, which is to do with the Compact Machines mod. I think that's what it's called. And you'll start on a single block, but you can go inside that block. It's quite a bit bigger on the inside. It's like a TARDIS from Doctor Who. But anyway, I digress. We are going to be starting with the Chosen Sky Island. So let's click create, load in terrain, quest completed, and boom, we are here. And look at those glorious clouds. They've just rounded off the edges just enough that we've still got the cube, but oh, they look smooth. They are smooth. So yeah, here we are on our little island, which Chosen Architect has built especially for us. He built it just for me. No, he doesn't even know who I am. Silly blue cat. So yes, what to do first? Now it did pop up in the corner saying quest completed, and we do in fact, if we look in our inventory here, we have a quest book, some bone meal, obviously Sky Island handy to start with, some saplings, and a few apples. So let's have a look at the quest book. And boom, oh, we're very zoomed in there. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. So Feed the Beast Skies, and we've got this little welcome to Feed the Beast Skies hexagon here. So let's click that, and it says welcome, the new Skyblock pack for 1.19.2. So yes, we are on the latest version of Minecraft, give or take, you know, a little update number or two. These quests are entirely optional, but will help guide you through your adventures in our Skyblock world. The far left of the quest book has the chapter list. Most resource acquisition can be found through JEI, just enough items, but the quest book will assist you in reaching the other dimensions and launching your rocket to the stars above. From the Feed the Beast team, we hope you enjoy your journey ahead. So here we go. We have the welcome, which we've already checked out. So let's go in here and we get some rewards. We get some XP bottles. We get some Inferno carrots. And we get an ability bottle. So yes, there are abilities on here. We'll go through them as and when we unlock them or find them. But yes, the welcome has been completed. So let's start at the top in the primary guide and getting started. Now, it does already have a little exclamation mark there. So join or create a team island. So this is more for if you're sort of playing multiplayer stuff. So we'll take that book and we'll close that. And then we need a few things in here. I thought I heard something then. I thought I heard a slime, but I couldn't have. Okay, so starting your island. So, no, tell a lie. This is the teams thing. We're just going to nab them. I'm not going to go into this because I am Unfortunately, I'm not sure, but we are playing solo here. Here we have... No, come back. You may occasionally run into a loot bee that spawns around your island. They'll give you gifts if you stay nearby. However, they may fly off and be lost forever. You can use a lead to keep them in place, but they'll also follow you if you hold a poppy. Once they've shed their beautiful delights, you can keep them around for breeding bees and making honey. Aha, so it says their observation, so we need to wait and see if one appears. Now, I'm not seeing one at the moment anywhere. So I think we'll carry on. We'll carry on in the quest book just for a moment. So, oh, behave. Events, fun little things that can happen. So the pack uses a system called events, where things can randomly happen sometimes. All events are enabled by default. You can toggle them with events toggle command. We're not going to turn them off. The events with a mob in the name just cause that mob to spawn occasionally. Some like tea and stick are just fun little nonsense. Some, like FTB Skies Amethyst, are integral to progression. So beware. So let's checkmark that. And throw in shade. FTB Skies comes with Oculus, yes, which I've already mentioned, a mod which allows you to use shaders. Alongside it, complimentary Reimagined has been included. So yes, I've already activated that. So let's do that, and we get a dye bee and some more XP bottles. So we're getting quite a few XP bottles here. And I think now we've done all the top ones. The bee we got to wait for. So I think now we start... I'm trying to work out where the bottom is here. We've got cobbled together and we've got stringing you along. I think these are the first two. So cobbled together. So sneak and right click grass or dirt to collect rocks. These could be crafted into cobblestone. You'll also find soil which could be combined for dirt in the same way. Once you make your first sifter, look towards automating cobble and dirt with pedestals quickly. Once you sift 4 blaze powder from dust, you'll have all you really need for a material generator. Spamming right click 20 hours into the pack is not a pack design goal. Okay, so yes, there is some of the initial grind of shift and right click, and look at that, we're going to get some stones. But they've taken like the long-winded grindiness out of it from my understanding. So there is little bits of grinding, but you know, you're not going to feel like you're banging your head against a wall. So yes, you can see there we've got our first pieces of cobblestone, and we can also make some dirt. Excellent stuff. So now, if I'm right, we can go in our quest book. We can check this. We got our 16 rocks, and we can get some more cobble, a pet rock, and some dirt. Okay. Now, I don't think this is going to show us anything to do with the pet rock, but I do know some things already. So what I'm actually going to do is come over and punch this tree down. And have I got... I've got auto jump. How annoying. So I haven't actually... where are we at? Auto jump off. Done. I haven't played Java for a while, so some of the settings have rolled back. But yes, let's punch a tree. And I'm not going to go too mad with this. What I'm actually going to do is we have got Vein Miner installed. So if I press my grave key, and that's the one under your escape key with some weird little lines and symbols, and boom, we can chop the whole tree at once. Glorious, love it. Let's replant some of these. Oh, what did I get there? A white currant. It's a light meal. Okay, so yeah, where it says light meal there, that's because we do have, I think it's called Spice of Life. So you get, there's benefits basically to eating different foods. So yeah, you know, just like real life, you wouldn't want to eat the same food every day. Even if it was your favourite meal, I think you'd get a little bit bored of eating it every single day. So what I want to do is grab a crafting table, pop that here for now. I do in fact need a couple more rocks. Let's make ourselves a furnace. Pop that down as well. And then I believe we can cook. Yes, this rock. And while that's cooking, I'm going to put down our pet rock. Ah! Oh, he doesn't look very happy. Oh no, don't run away. But this stonium is used to tame a pet rock and for crafting rock kibble. So let's nab that and see if we can tame this guy. Okay, the first one failed. Second time. Yay, there we go. Okay, and what we could do is, I believe, if his mouth looks like a H, he's going to stay still. And if he's got a smiley face, he's going to follow me. This reminds me very much of my my minions pack that I've been working on behind the scenes. And yeah, they have different faces as well, depending on what state they're in. So yes, our pet rock, and we do need a name for this guy, so feel free to leave a comment down below with names, suggested words and things, with your suggestions for what we should call our new pet rock. And it's already getting dark. What? Okay, right, what to do next then? So in the quest book, it does in fact want us to make a hammer. So hammers can crush blocks into finer blocks. See the hammer's uses in JEI. While holding the hammer and looking at a smashable block, it will show you what it smashes into. Now, I don't think we need to go into this too much, because plenty of us have played these packs or similar where we smash down rocks. Is it like this? It's not. Is it? No, hold on. I'm failing. I'm failing at life. Let's have a look at how to make a hammer. Now, I don't think that's the right hammer. Is it a stone hammer? It is, and it actually has a stone handle. Sorry, a stone rod. So we didn't need to make those sticks. So let's do that. And that. There we go. One stone hammer, and quest completed. This is not a drill. So let's have a look. So we can claim a whole bunch of cobble, some more XP bottles. And the next one is dust to dust. So gravel, sand, and dust are the three primary blocks that are sifted for materials. So let's do some of this. There we go. 1 piece of gravel, 2 pieces of gravel, 3 pieces of gravel. I'm going to put 2 of those down. And there we go. We have 2 pieces of sand now. And last but not least, the sand will get crushed into dust. And there we go. There are main resources there for getting all the other resources. So let's quickly hand that one in. And we actually get a whole bunch more of those. So next up is sifter goes brrr. So we've got a couple of bits here before we get to that really. So stringing you along, flax off. Flax on, flax off. So string can be either harvested from flax or found on your island. Bone meal will allow the flax to grow much faster. Now, because I've watched Chosen Architect, I know that we've got these cobwebs here. So let's go and make ourselves a sword. And then we can actually harvest. There we go. This cobweb. And we get it as string. Fantastic. So quest complete, stringing you along. And this now, where are we? Will actually give us, as well as some bone meal and some straw, it's going to give us some flax seeds. So I kind of want to get this growing early on. Now, this water, what is going on? What is going on with this? I know a few secrets that we've got around, and I will get to those in a moment. But for now, let's get this flax planted. Like so. And then, where could I put this? Is that water reaching it? I don't think it technically is. Do you know what? For now, I'm just going to plant it here. How many did we get? 4. Okie doke. Right, so they're planted, they're growing. That is all good. The next thing is the string mesh. And we can see here we just need sticks and 1 piece of string. So we haven't got... Some of the packs that I've played before, you need like a whole bunch of string to make the mesh. But this one, we only need 1 piece. So let's do that. And we've got ourselves a string mesh. Hand that one in. And what do we get? We get a wooden hopper, which are really cheap and really, really good. They're really good to use. and some cooked chicken cuts. Nice. So I'm getting given all this food. I haven't got hungry yet. And then, yes, we also need log trees. So we need 16 logs, which we could probably almost do. So let's use vein miner. We'll chop this one down. Fantastic. And we'll replant those. Let's go and harvest this one as well. And then I think if we chop down that dead looking tree as well, we should be about there. Right, did I get everything? Sapling. We seem to be getting a few berries as well. We've got a black currant, a red currant, a white currant, an elderberry. Was that from the tree? I think it was. And oh, what was that? Dead oak leaves. Let's chop this one down. And is that going to break the leaves? It's not. And we're actually getting the leaf blocks by breaking them. Okay, but yes, look at this. There's a brown shulker box underneath. What? So yes, there's a bunch of goodies in here. We have got a rice panicle. We have got an Easter egg. Oh, it's actually Easter weekend while I'm playing this now. It is Easter Sunday, in fact. You guys will be watching this, a little bit after Easter's been and gone. We've got a trowel, an iron wand, an island of the endless stream, some luggage, which I now can't put back in there because I picked it up. And we've also got a charm of levitation. Applies levitation when active and in the inventory. So yeah, we'll look into that. But my inventory is becoming a bit of a mess. So let's actually come in here, make ourselves a chest, and we can bin off some of this junk that we've got. So all the blocks can go in here for now. Let's actually grab a couple of those back, and we'll make another chest for all of the non-block stuff, right? Like so. So let's just dump all of this in. And I think that will do for now. The ability bottle I will come back to. Okay, right. That'll do for now. Let's have a look in here. So, Island of the Endless Stream. There was once a floating island where a civilization once thrived with life and abundance thanks to a mystical faucet. If you're in England, it's a tap. Gifted by the chosen gods. The people were able to cultivate a lush and vibrant oasis, drawing water endlessly from the faucet. But as the years passed, they became reliant on the faucet, forgetting the ways of nature and neglecting the world beyond their island. Despite their isolation, the people thrived on the island, but their lack of curiosity and innovation left them stagnant. They could have explored the world and discovered. Instead, they remained content in their artificial paradise. Long after the last of the island's inhabitants have passed into the aether, the mysteries of the island and its legendary faucet remain. Can new adventurers unravel its secrets? Ah, secrets, eh? So yes, the legendary faucet, which is in fact here under this water that's flowing out everywhere. I don't think this was meant to flow out like this, but it is. And yes, there is in fact a faucet, which we can turn on and off. You can see there, sort of, there's flowing water. There's not flowing water. But yes, we'll get back into that later on. Here's a stick. What? A tree in training. Where did the stick come from? Was that from you, Mr. Pet Rock? Maybe. I'm not sure. A tree in training. What is this used for? It is just a stick. It is just a stick. How do we make it? Force planks. 4 stick. Okay, I have no idea what that is and what it's going to do. That has completely thrown me off there. Anyway, right, let's have another check back in our quest book. So we've done the logs now, so we can actually claim our golden apple and a whole bunch of oak leaves. So grow the sapling you spawned with and chop it down. Leaves can be run through a sifter to give a higher chance per block of obtaining saplings. So that's why it's given us oak leaves. They also make a great source of compost or apples with better meshes. It's worth investing in some flint shears when possible. Okay, so carrying on with the compost part that it mentioned. It says dancing around your trees doesn't seem to encourage growth, contrary to all the standard botanical knowledge. So for those of you that don't know, that's a nod at a lot of the other packs where you do a little twerky twerk and it will help your crops and trees grow. Luckily, there are plentiful sources of bone meal. Either make some in a composter or sift it from dust. So we're going to get a whole bunch. I like these barrels. Look at this, a gilded barrel and a mushroom barrel. Okay, so let's make a composter. We are going to need some wood. And do you know what? I need to double check. How do we make a composter? Because I've got a funny feeling it's a different recipe. Okay, so it's all slabs. But yeah, is it the composter or barrels that is different between Java and Bedrock? Okay, and there we go. 1 composter. Quest complete. So, bone meal, the 2 barrels, and a pair of hoppers. Excellent. Okay, so now I think we're about ready to look at the sifter. And I want to get this done before the end of the episode, because then any of you guys that have watched me before, you know that I'll grind the heck out of it off camera in between episodes. And our trees are growing nicely. I want to clear this up and, you know, I'll get some bits and pieces done. But for now, let's not digress. Let's have a look into making the sifter and getting this running. So we need some stone, we need some planks, we need some cobble, and we need a wooden gear. So let's grab a bunch of our cobble. We'll throw that in there and cook some of that up. Let's actually make a few more slabs like so. Okay, so while that is cooking, if we actually look into here again, I think, yes, so it wants us to make a sifter, but it also wants us to make a hand crank. So let's actually read what it says. So, sifters will allow you to run materials such as gravel, sand and dust through meshes to find materials. A hand crank produces enough stress capacity for 8 sifters. Sifters can also have a cog in them, so you can place them in a line. Make sure the cogwheel that is part of the sifter aligns with the cogwheel your hand crank is on. You'll also need to make sure you've placed the mesh in the sifter. The material to sift should be thrown or hoppered into the top, not placed as a block. So that will either make complete sense to you guys or no sense at all. So let's actually give it a go. So we need that. Oh, some peaceful music playing. That completely threw me then. Right, so sifter. We need some sticks. Let's double down on the sticks. We should now be able to do that. Yes. Sifter. Yes. So this sifter, if any of you guys have played these sort of packs before, it's very much like the sieve, but instead of us clicking it with our hands, we can in fact automate it later on using the create mod. So what do we need for this? We need a button, some cobble and some planks. So 1 button, was it that, and that? It certainly was 1 hand crank. And there we go, quest complete. So let's pop this down. Okay, very, very nice stuff. I think we put this... No, we don't put it next to it. Can I pick this up with my hand? Let's see. Yes, we can. Okay. Okay, so it does go on top, but we haven't put our mesh in there yet. So let's grab our string mesh, pop that in, and yep, it's turning. I think we're looking good. Now, what I want to do is grab a hopper. Ah, okay, hold on. This can't go on top. And yes, I am a dork. So I came back and read this twice. But as our rewards, as well as getting some hoppers, some more XP, a lovely little fried egg, or 6, we get an extra few sifters, but we also get a cogwheel. Yes, I know, I'm a derp. Yeah, there's no way around it. I'm an absolute idiot. So let's break this all back up. And I've got a feeling, unless there's gravel in there already, I might have been losing gravel by keep placing it in. But anyway, ta-da! What an idiot! Oh my goodness. So yes, we can in fact just keep turning this, and you can see there that the gravel is coming out of the hopper, which we can't seem to look inside, and it is going in here. Oh no, look, iron nuggets. I believe that's come from that. Has it? I feel so brain dead right now. But let's just see if we can't. Can I put that on there? Yes, there we go. Throw the gravel in there. Flies through super quick. And we can just keep turning this and see what goodies we get. Now, as I say, I'm not sure. This doesn't have an inventory, does it? No. I feel like I'm being really stupid. You guys are probably feeling the same. But I'm pretty sure we got some iron nuggets from it. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end it on a high. Yeah, well, oh god, I feel so embarrassed. I'm very, very red-faced right now. Oh, and it's raining. Oh, well, what a good time to end it. But yes, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I'm gonna do some grinding off camera, get a load of this sieved up, set up some of these. I mean, we've got, what have we got? 4 sifters. We've got more wooden hoppers, and we can make more of these. You can see here, they're really easy. It's just slabs and chests. So yeah, I'm gonna expand on what we've done so far, ready for next episode. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button on the way out, and until the next one, take care, stay cool, bye bye.